The story of Kenneth "Kenny" Hamm. Kenneth "Kenny" M. Hamm was born April 6, 1961, in Minot, North Dakota, and a longtime resident of Haughton, Louisiana. Kenny was born into a proud Air Force family led by Dolon Vinson and Veva, Roberson, Hamm-Buckley. Kenny was the youngest of 4 siblings: Donald Hamm, Susan Cosse, and Robert Hamm. Kenny attended Southwood High School and enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, where he proudly served 3 years active duty and cultivated a character and presence that led him to a 27-year career with the Bossier City Police Department. Throughout his career he was assigned to patrol, special investigations, violent crimes detective, drug enforcement agency task force, patrol administration, and finally retiring as assistant chief of police. During this time, he received several commendations and awards for his dedication and outstanding service. Now to the Freemasons. Kenny was a 30-year member of Martin McClanahan Lodge No. 384 located in Bossier City, becoming a Master Mason in 1993. Kenny followed in his son's footsteps by becoming a Past Master in 2010, the year after his son, David Hamm, became a Past Master the previous year. Kenny's Shriner journey began in 2001 when he became a member of the El Karuba Shrine. He later became potentate of El Karuba Shriners in 2009. That year Kenny made a name for himself not just nationally, but worldwide. Shreveport, home of the first Shriners Children's, was threatened to be closed along with other locations throughout the world. Kenny became a huge advocate of not only Shriners Children's Shreveport, but all Shriners Children's locations, ultimately succeeded in keeping the hospital open longer. In 2012, he became recorder for El Karuba Shrine, where he held that position for 8 years. During his time as a Shriner, he became president of the El Karuba Sandman Unit and also served as the head of the escort unit for numerous years. Through Kenny's continued dedication to the hospital and advocacy, he was elected in 2018 as chairman of the Board of the Governors for Shriners Children's Shreveport for 2 years. In 2002 he became a member of the Royal Order of Jesters, Shreveport Court 26. Kenny continued his passion for traveling through his love of motorcycles, where he logged over 200,000 miles traveling to various parts of North America. In 2015, he served as director of Shreveport Court 26. In 2016, Kenny was elected as Royal Officer within the Royal Order of Jesters, being titled Royal Sir Kenny Hamm. He continued to travel for more than 40 weeks out of the year to various courts to be with those whom he considered to be his family away from home. In January of 2021, Kenny became ill and was placed on dialysis 3 days per week. However, he was determined that it would not slow him down. Royal Sir Kenny became Royal Director in April of 2021 until April of 2022, leading nearly 16,000 jesters throughout the world. In April of 2022 in Kansas City, Missouri, a celebration was held honoring him as Royal Director. Nearly 1,400 jesters from all over the world attended. It was a celebration that will not soon be forgotten. Even with his medical condition, Kenny increased his traveling to nearly 45 weeks per year. After becoming past Royal Director, Royal Sir Kenny continued his travels with the Royal Order of Jesters, where he is currently Eagle Chief within the Kachina Club. When Kenny was not out traveling, his favorite pastime was watching his grandson, Dolon, play sports. Even as a dad, Kenny never missed his son's games, not one. Kenny kept that tradition going when he became a grandpa and hardly missed a game, whether it was soccer, t-ball, swim team, or watching Dolon complete a triathlon. Dolon loved his grandpa unconditionally, and Kenny knew it. Grandpa Kenny was known to always have a goodie treat in his shirt pocket from the flight snack cart, a ritual he perfected in keeping his grandson close to him while he traveled and a way of looking forward to seeing him when he returned. After a lengthy illness, Kenny passed away at 1 a.m. on Friday, November 10th, with his son, David Hamm, and Kenny's best friend, Steve Caskey, by his side. He was preceded in death by his parents, Dolon Vinson and Veva R. Hamm-Buckley, and his older brother, Donald Hamm. He is survived by his son, David Hamm, daughter-in-law, Tamra, grandson, Dolon Hamm of Benton, L.A., sister Susan Cosse and husband, Jim, brother, Robert Hamm, nephews, Michael Cosse, Donnie Cosse, Christopher Cosse, and Brian Hamm, and wife, LaDonna. Funeral services for Kenneth "Kenny" Hamm will be held at 11 a.m. on Thursday, November 16, 2023, in Bossier City, Louisiana. Officiating the service will be Reverend Andrew Brewster. Serving as honorary pallbearers will be the Royal Order of Jester National Officers, and his grandson, Dolon Hamm. The family wishes to thank the staff of the SICU at Willis Knighton North for their support and caregiving efforts throughout Kenny's illness. The family suggests that memorials may be made to the Shriners Children's Shreveport, at Shriners Hospitals for Children. As Worshipful Kenny would say, Semper Fidelis, always faithful.